Welcome back to part 2 of the P-Tip / One Skateboards deck review and the Theeve Tiax trucks review. Not every single session that I had on this board was filmed, but one thing that I did do, not so much with the tricks, but with the actual sessions that I had, you're going to see them sequentially. The first clip is actually me on this board for my first time getting used to it, and then there's random sessions throughout on random things that you probably or hopefully have available to you to skate. So here we go. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen,
just let them out.
With these futuristic nursery rhymes that you'll probably catch up to the birth 3 times. Rewind and just nod your head and shake it behind. Be kind to idiots. I'm not being ruthless. We're not truthful and too severe. It's all black and toothless. Able to pinpoint the source of all your confusion. Keep on like a problem, you start thinking about solution. So come on, jump up and pop off your fist. Start up in this motherfucker. Exposing all the evil. We've been sent to protect and serve the people. Sisters and brothers, move around like a move your head. Ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brethren, move around like a jellyfish, 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 jellyfish.
Well, the first thing I want to do is make an admission, and that is that I was not expecting very much from this skateboard. I found the concept pretty weird. The plastic tips, they wore down to this point at about the same rate as I would have worn down a regular board. They're still riding fine. Don't have any flex in the board right now. The board took plenty of impact. One thing about the technology that I'll say, now on the P-Tip or Performance Skate website, they kind of write out their thesis about how they feel, or what they feel pop is comprised of, or primarily of. And I disagree with their thesis, but that's not to say that what they're saying is completely incorrect in my mind. I think that what they believe really applies to two different types of skaters primarily. I would say, for one, the type of skater that can land bolts every time and not put a significant amount of flex into the center or rocker of their skateboards. And the other type of skater that I can think of might be, really the skater that's starting out, who's doing a lot of low impact drops, not drops, but landings, I should say. Maybe that's the skater that is trapped in the snow in their garage doing flip tricks all the time, and they wind up doing a lot of razor tailing, but because they're not really dropping from a very high distance, they're not putting a lot of stress on different areas of the skateboard, and so they can swap these out. And to that degree, I can see where you can sustain your pop to a large degree by replacing these. I can say I didn't notice that I was skating a plastic tip tactily, like I didn't feel anything plasticky as I skated, because most of the thing is wood, so it felt like wood. One thing I did notice with some of like the impossible kind of tricks, or any of the tricks where the board might spin 360, was that the board did feel lighter in the tips. And well, the tips, yeah, that's what they're called, the P-tip. But I did feel that I could feel the weight distribution lighten up a lot on either end. Now, the trucks, the Theeve Tiax, these things rode fine. Now, you heard me make a lot of comparisons. Some of them I think are really precise, like the hanger of the Thieves compared to like the hanger of an Ace truck, and the dimensions or the angles of the kingpin and this part of the truck that pops down into the pivot cup being very similar to Thunder, except elongated. Some of them a little bit more abstract, like my comparison, which was probably more of a contrast to the Indie base plate design. That might have been stretching a little bit, but at the same time, there's still something about it that I see there. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is. It's because not all trucks use a curve here in the base plate. And like if you have a set of Thunders, you'll see that there's actually two angles, or if you have a set of Destructos, you'll see that there's an angle right here that the kingpin goes into, and you'll see there's another angle that the little swooping part, again, of the hanger goes into. Indie uses a curve and an angle. This actually uses an angle up here by the bushing cup. It's in reverse, and then it curves into the pivot cup. So you'll understand what I'm saying if you really look at the base plates and from the side of the profile and just see if they curve or if they go bonk bonk. But overall, I gotta say that the setup, I didn't notice it with the individual components. Like if I had the deck felt kind of like a normal weight. If I had the trucks, they felt slightly lighter. But as a complete, this thing really felt like it's probably shaved off a few ounces off the setup. Now normally I like to have a board with a little weight to it. I don't have a problem with that. But if you're someone that's kind of finicky about, wanting things to be light, this is a lighter board, not the lightest board. But it's significantly lighter than what I normally ride at the same dimensions, so that's kind of note. But anyway, overall, I gotta say, I'm gonna give the board a pass, and I gotta say that the trucks are solid. Everything worked out really well, and the fella that's gonna be getting this board tomorrow is probably gonna put a few months of work of skateboarding into this. So anyway, I want to thank Beckett from Performance Skate, and I want to thank Haley again from Theeve Trucks for supplying me with these things and for being willing to put these things to the test. And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I will holler at you very soon. Peace. Go skate right now if you can, but if you can't, then just live your life, and don't be sad. Thanks.